In this video, we're going to cover how to identify a potentially fraudulent job posting and go over the major red flags that we see when we find suspicious and fraudulent job postings. So if a company requires you to provide financial information like bank accounts, credit cards, or other financial documentation as a part of the application process, that's a major red flag. The posting, if it appears to be from a reputable, familiar company, but the email domain and the website don't match up. So for instance, if we use IU at indiana.edu, if that didn't match up with the actual website, then there could be an issue. We don't allow employers to post jobs if their email address and their website don't match up. So if you see a discrepancy there, it's going to be a problem and you should report that to us. Next, if the position requires a fee or an investment. Again, these can be legitimate job opportunities, but that goes against our policy. We don't post those on myJobs. So if you find it through myJobs, it's an error and it should be reported and you should not apply for it. And then if the company website is not active, if it doesn't exist or reroutes you to a different website that isn't actually affiliated with the employer, that's often something that a scammer will employ to get you to provide your information to make you think that you're doing something that's legitimate, but it actually isn't. Next, more red flags. So if the posting includes many spelling or grammatical errors, that's often a big red flag. If there's a high salary or wage listed for a job that requires minimum skills, so again, keep repeating, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. If the job sounds like it should pay minimum wage, but the employer is offering $20 an hour, it's probably a scam. Next, if the position initially appears as a traditional job, but then the employer asks you to do something unrelated to the posting, that's probably going to be a scam. Or, for instance, if an employer changes some of the details after you've been hired, again, there can be issues with that. So be very careful when you're looking at those types of positions. And then if you're asked to provide a photo of yourself, this isn't really a common practice in the United States. There are some specific industries, like the entertainment industry, for instance, that might require a headshot, but this is pretty rare. So if you see a posting that requires that, please proceed with caution. So next, the posting doesn't mention responsibilities and only focuses on earning potential. A good job posting is going to tell you the duties and responsibilities that you're going to have. And if it's just focusing on earning potential, it's probably a trap to get you to sign up for something that sounds too good to be true. Next, if the employer responds immediately to you after you submit your resume or application, most legitimate employers are going to take their time reviewing resumes and reviewing applications. If they respond immediately after you send in your information, you should use extreme caution moving forward. And then if it's difficult to find an address, phone number, or any other contact information, scammers are going to attempt to remain anonymous, while legitimate companies are going to encourage contact for their customers and their business partners and anybody to really drive traffic to their website and to their business. So if you see a posting and you can't really get that good contact information, it's probably a big red flag and you should move forward with caution. And again, if you encounter anything that seems suspicious, too good to be true, or something that you know is downright fraudulent, please contact us at this information. Again, write it down, save it somewhere important, because when you do see something, we want to know so we can do some more research and remove and ban employers that are not engaging and following the rules that we've set forth. So thanks for tuning into this one, and we'll see you in the next video.